Today's horoscope, Leo May 20th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You could take some things quite personally early today, and you may not even know for certain whether you want to joke around or get serious. However, as the day advances, you're clear about wanting to be productive, and fortunately, you have cosmic support for this. Your ambition is pleasantly stirring, and you might be especially motivated to work on details you usually prefer to avoid, particularly if they promise to further your cause. It can be a good time to see your priorities and, while you need some frivolity in your life, some things can be eliminated for your own good. Time wasters are fine up to a point, but beyond that point, they only seem to bring you down. Today, you can quickly home in on what needs to go. You're focusing on what makes you feel accomplished. Business might benefit from using strategy in your planning. As the stars dance today, they'll reveal that it is an essential day for planning your life. As the sun dances in the heavens, he will link in a sextile to mighty Saturn, our great taskmaster, orbiting in your solar house of assets and investments. If you and your significant other have been looking for a mortgage to buy a home or a loan to renovate your property, the news could come at this time. However, if you'd like to start applying for capital and looking ahead, today's cosmic weather will also empower you to see success on your side. Meetings are like oxygen to you now. You need to be part of every discussion, and you'll make lots of important contributions. You may even organize your own summit. Go for it. For some time, you've been sensing a basic indecisiveness in yourself and the rest of the world. The astral energy is giving those who are sensitive the feeling that things could change any time. This day's aspect tickles your desire to make things all right for everyone you care about. The lesson you need to glean from this is to care for your own needs first. Be certain to drink plenty of water, take vitamins, and exercise on a daily basis. This is the day to get the ball rolling on new projects. Hopefully you made the most of the last day to wrap up unfinished work so you can start with a clean slate. With the presence of today's vibration, you're not apt to want to do anything that's old. Be sure that you have a solid plan as to what you want to do, and how you're going to go about it to give yourself the best advantage with this fresh endeavor. Let today's ambitious energy give you strength and creative flow. The moon's first visit to your relationship sector since Pluto turned retrograde here, but see some old buttons pushed. Less because of Pluto and more because a clash with Mars and Leo will put a balance between your own and your relationship needs to the test in a way that will feel familiar. With Pluto in retrograde motion, the lid has been taken off the past and this could see some old buttons pushed. However, this is fleeting and comes at a time when the doors are open to the past and second chances. While helping to define what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, the moon's second visit to your relationship sector since Mars returned to Leo once again sees them clash, as they will do once more before the warrior planet of the cosmos leaves next month. When you have Mars here for 2 months and with the moon returning every 4 weeks, this is a given. However, any emotional buttons this might push are getting you closer to knowing what you want from your relationships and what they need from you. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's celestial energy brings an important reminder. It is okay more than okay, in fact, to focus on yourself. With the moon in Aquarius forming a supportive sextile with Venus in Aries and in opposition to Mars in Leo, the universe is encouraging you to pause and ask yourself a simple but powerful question. What do I truly want? In a world where we are so often taught to prioritize others, whether it's family, partners, friends, or colleagues, it can feel uncomfortable or even wrong to turn that attention inward. But today invites you to reconnect with your own needs and desires. This isn't about being selfish in a negative way, it's about being self-honest. When was the last time you really allowed yourself to dream, to desire, to pursue something simply because it lit you up inside? Naturally, some people in your life might not fully understand this shift. You may find that someone gets a little ruffled when you draw boundaries or speak up about what you want. And that's okay. That discomfort is part of growth for both of you. By being brave enough to center your own voice, you give others permission to do the same in their lives. You might notice today that people are unusually drawn to you. There's something magnetic about your presence right now, an openness, a playfulness, and a kind of spark that can't be faked. It's this energy that could lead to fascinating new connections. Maybe you meet someone who immediately feels familiar, someone you can talk to for hours without watching the clock. Or perhaps you find yourself questioning certain friendships or social circles that no longer align with your evolving self. Whatever the case, trust your instincts. You are not being pulled in new directions without reason. Still, while the energy is bright and adventurous, it can also stir up some restlessness or tension. You may feel that familiar tug of frustration when things don't move fast enough or when others don't seem to understand your pace. This is where self-discipline comes into play. Be mindful of your limits physically, emotionally, and mentally. If you're overcommit or ignoring signs of burnout, your body will let you know. Rather than pushing through, consider giving yourself the grace of rest. A walk outdoors, some quiet journaling, or simply breathing deeply in a calm space can work wonders. And while you're navigating this vibrant but potentially intense day, notice how others are responding to you. You might be surprised by how many people are paying attention. Your words carry weight, and your actions are being observed. When you speak from a place of sincerity, when you act with genuine intent, it's felt by those around you. Your reputation, especially within your personal or professional network, may grow in quiet but meaningful ways. You're being recognized not just for your capabilities, but for your authenticity. That said, don't let praise or momentum lull you into complacency, especially when it comes to your health and well-being. Yes, you're feeling inspired and energized now, but this is a great moment to build lasting habits that support your vitality. Nourish your body with what it truly needs. Stretch, move, laugh, hydrate, rest. Your future self will thank you for the care you invest today. So, if you're feeling that inner nudge to do something just for yourself, start a new project, take a solo trip, say no to something that drains you, or even just stay in and recharge, follow it. You're not being difficult. You're being honest, and if you've recently made a bold choice to prioritize yourself, how did it turn out? Or maybe you're still figuring out what you really want, what's been helping you get clearer. Share your experience in the comments. You never know who might need to hear your story today. Ultimately, remember this: when you honor your own needs, you're not taking away from others, you're showing up more fully, more truthfully, and more powerfully. Today is your invitation to live unapologetically as yourself. I hope you enjoy the reading. And for more predictions, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel, click the bell button next to it, and leave a comment in a video. This way, you know what is coming towards you and how you can best prepare yourself for the upcoming day. Also, we want to thank you all so much for watching all our videos and the support, and all the new subscribers. If you have any video suggestions, leave them down below. Good luck!